Hi guys, welcome back to part 2 of Science Linux Penny Pep 2024. So guys, so a diamond sparkling in a bright lit room could be classified as what type of object? Luminous, non-luminous, opaque, transparent, and that would be luminous. Keyword brightly lit, right? Alright, let's move on to 22. Which of the following is a hypothesis? A. The thickness transparent glass affects how much light passes through. B. Light may pass through a transparent sheet of glass. C. A transparent sheet of glass has some effect on light. D. Light will travel slowly through glass. That would be D. Let's move on to 23. When the sun rays passes through a magnifying glass, the rays become focused on a single spot. Which property of light is demonstrated by the activity? Light can A. Travel in a straight line, B. Be refracted, C. Be magnified, or D. Be reflected. B. Light can be refracted. Let's move on to 24. Use the information in the table below to answer item 24. Table showing the area of light on a wall and the distance the flashlight was held from the wall. So here we have the distance from the wall over here. So this is 3 centimeters, and the area of the light was 6. Then we step back to 4 and the area was 4. The further you go back, the increase. The area increase. So what is 24 saying? Which is not a pattern seen in the data presented in the table. So basically you're looking for the one that is false. As the distance in the flashlight from the wall increases, the area increases. That is true. As the distance of the flashlight from the wall decreases, the area of the light decreases. That is true. The area of the light on the wall is twice the distance from the wall. So all we have to do is check the numbers. Is 6 times twice that, 4 times there. That's checks out, so it has to be T. As the distance of the flashlight from the wall increases, the area of the light decreases. So our answer would be B is not correct. The others are. Alright, let's move on to 25. The diagram shows the result of investigation into how light interacts with a transparent pot. Use this information to answer item 25. So you have the flashlight, boom, 2, boom, 3, boom, 4, boom, 5. Which statement is incorrect? Pathway 1, 2, 3 shows a refraction. That is incorrect. That would be a reflection. But let us go through the others. Pathway 1, 2, 3 shows a reflection. That is true. Pathway 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. Yeah, that shows a refraction. The bottle allows light rays to pass through. So as I said, this one is incorrect. So for 25, it would be A. A would be our solution that we're looking for. Very nice question that though. Alright, let's move on to, oh god, I think I got too far. Let's move on to 26. The setup of an investigation involving 4 identical rubber bands is shown below. A student plucked each rubber band with equal force and observed the rubber band D produce sound with the highest pitch. So the one with D produced the highest pitch. Which conclusion can be made from the rubber band T? A. Vibrates the slowest. B. Weighs the most. C. vibrated fastest, or D was the longest. Remember now guys, I already said that all of it is the same, right? So basically it vibrates the fastest. All of it is the same size, so it couldn't be D. Look obvious. Use the information below to answer item 27 and 28. The table below shows the results of an investigation in which students dropped 5 metal discs of different diameters and recorded the pitch of the sound when it hit the floor. The student predicted that a metal disc with a diameter of 4 centimeters could produce a sound with a low pitch. Which statement best supports this prediction? Diameters of sides produced with a low pitch. Diameters of 5 centimeters produce a sound with a low pitch. Diameters of 3 to 5 produce a sound of low pitch. I'm going to stick with B so far. Diameter of 18. Alright. Let's move on to 28. Which diameter would likely allow a metal to produce a sound with a medium when it hits a medium pitch when it hits the floor? So 30. Alright, let's move on to 29. A student poured each of 3 liquids, liquid A, liquid B, and liquid C, through a filter paper and made the following observation. Liquid A material was seen on the filter paper after all the liquid was poured through the filter. Liquid B, the liquid changed from a deep red to a light red when it was poured through. C, no change in the appearance of the liquid after it was poured through the filter paper. Liquid D, the cloudiness of the liquid was reproduced after it was poured through filter paper. Which is least likely to be a mixture? I would say the one that had no change. So I'm gonna go with liquid C. I say no change in the appearance of the liquid here. So it remains. I'm gonna go with C. Alright, let's move on to 30. Which is not a mixture? Water, soda, a cup of tea, pepper sauce. Definitely water for that one. Alright, so let's move on to 31. Examine the graph below and use the information to answer item 31. Graph showing the flexibility of materials affects speed in which sounds travel through them. So this is very flexible and this is inflexible. Which material would sound travel slowest through? Is it wood, glass, concrete, or cardboard? I would say cardboard. The diagram below shows the light rays hitting a surface. Use the diagram to answer item 32. Which property of light shown in the diagram? Like reflection. Alright, it's absorption, refraction, reflection, scattering. I'm gonna go with reflection. Very nice question though. I like what I do them kind of practical. For item 33 to 35, there is more than one correct answer. Indicate your response by shading the letters next to the answer you choose. An example is given below. So this is example. Which of the two following are characteristics of living things? They grow, they reproduce. So you choose those two. Alright. So let's move on to 33. This is where it gets a little bit tricky, guys. Which two are not source of noise pollution? A jackhammer, be a noise that make a pen that hit the floor, This could be one. Could just go and mouse. The engine of the aircraft, the paper when it's crushed, the siren of an ambulance. Alright, so this one, paper, and so that is what? And P and D for 33. 34 says, read the statement below and use the information to answer item 34. Paula turns in Kim's direction and shouts directly at her. Even though Paula was not facing the other children in the classroom, she shouted, they all heard. When she shouted, they all heard. Which two properties of sound most likely to allow the children to hear Paula? Sounds traveling all directions from its sources. I would say A is a part of it. So we're just gonna mouse and see. Alright. For 34, sounds travel in a straight line. No, sounds can be absorbed, sound can be reflected. I'm gonna say with D. So I'm gonna go with A and D for that one. Let's move on to 35. Read the statement below and then use the information to answer item 35. A student wanted to carry out a fair test to determine if the length of the nail would affect the pitch of the sound it made when it fell to the ground. The students collected 4 nails and allowed each of the items to fall on the ground. The pitch of the sound of each nail was recorded. Name 2 steps should be included in the investigation to ensure that it's a fair test. Ensure that the nails are A, the same length. Alright, hold on. A student wanted a fair test to determine if the length of the nail would affect. No, A99. Because that's what you want to determine. So A is out, guys. For 35, A would be out. Different lengths. We definitely need different lengths. And I'm thinking they needed to be the same, drop from the same height, drop from different height, drop from different surface. No, the same surface. So for this one, I'm gonna go with it. It should be different length and all at the same height. Then you can compare them. 36 now. For 36 to 38, indicate the response by shading the appropriate letter in each row of the table. Only one letter is to be shaded in each row. An example is given below. Example, examine each function of the table below, then indicate the sense organ match by shading the letter under the appropriate column. So we have hearing balance, that are your ear, sight, your eye, smell, nose. Alright, cool. So you must choose each in one row. So let's look at this one now. The diagram below shows the results of investigation in which a beam light was shone through the material of different characteristics. Use this information to answer item 36. So we have the sources first in science physics. Alright. So basically, so the light goes straight through A, B, and C. Alright, let's see them. The statement below are conclusion a student made based on the result indicated by the shading under the column. Whether the conclusion made are supported or not supported by the result of the investigation. Alright, so it went up. Object A is transparent. Transparent. Let's see. Is that supported or not supported? So object. So go to object A now. So this is supported. C is up here. So for this, both of them will be A. 36, 37 now. The thing is a bit bad here. The table below shows 4 different locations. The average rainfall along with the combined mass of freshly fallen leaves and rotten leaves. The table also shows for each location the mass of the rotten leaves. alone. Use this information to answer item 37. Alright, it's a read. Each statement in the table indicates the shading the appropriate circle, whether you agree or disagree. So based on that table, we're going to make our conclusion. If the average rainfall for the location 4 is 400 millimeter, the percentage match of the rotten leaf will increase. If the average rainfall for location 400 millimeter, the percentage match of the rotten leaf will increase. Alright, so this is I would say I agree. Alright, we have one time. Alright. Not necessarily. For that one, guys, I disagree. If the location of 3 experience a severe drought, the percentage of rotten leaf would most likely increase. If the location experience a severe drought, the percentage of rotten leaf would most likely increase. No, sir, I disagree. Alright, 38 now. Each statement in the table below was suggested a possible cause of climate change. For each statement, indicate the shading whether you agree or disagree. Climate change. Alright, burning of garbage, that will definitely affect the climate change. Overfishing, no sir. The use of gasoline, petrol in cars, definitely. The large scale removal of trees, definitely. Alright, you need the trees, guys. Plant a tree today, guys. Enter your plant a tree today. Number 39 to 40. So 39 to 40. Indicate your response by shading each letter in the sentence or paragraph which makes it correct. Each letter corresponds a word expression from a given list of options. Each option should be used only once. Not all the options have to be used. An example is given below. Use the list of options below to complete the sentence that follow. Indicate your response by shading the appropriate circle that makes the paragraph true. So we have 5, 6 side I. Oh, they must just, yeah, you're gonna substitute. So this one says the I, yeah, so the I is one of the 5 sense organs in the body. It's responsible for, and that will be the sight, so the choose C. Alright, I kind of get the idea. So you have to complete the sentence by choosing the correct one. So these choices are solid to solid, solid to liquid, liquid to liquid. So I guess it has to do with mixture. Alright, let's go. A mixture of cornmeal and sugar can be classified as, I think that would be solid to solid. There was a cornmeal porridge. So I'm gonna go with A for this. So a mixture of cornmeal and sugar is solid to solid mixture. The type of mixture is different from a mixture of syrup and water, which can be classified as syrup and water that are liquid to liquid. So that would be C. Mixture in which, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go with A and then C for that one. It's not so bad, guys. That one wasn't so bad. Alright. The choice below describes the effects of human activities in climate change. From the choices given, shade one letter in each space so that the result paragraph is correct. So A, rising sea level and resulting loss of beaches. B, increasing flooding in low-lying communities. C, rising carbon dioxide levels and resulting temperature change. D, death or illness in animals. that depend on a river. So let's read the paragraph to see what's up with that. Oftentimes, fertilizers on farms are used to wash into nearby rivers. This can have a severe effect on the environment as it results in A. Is it the death or illness in animals? B. Oh Lord, man. I would say D. The death or illness in animals. So that would be D. The environment can also be harmed when communities and roads are built on hillside, as it may cause is it increased flooding in low-lying area. I'm gonna go with that. So that's B. As global temperature continues to increase, as the global temperature continues to increase, rising sea level and resulting in loss of beaches. So that would be A. Alright, can be observed. So alright, so that would be it, guys. So guys, if you want my number, this is my number. You guys can contact me. Thanks for watching. If you haven't liked the video, you need to do so now. Alright, last chance. 5492161. Contact me for the marathons, guys. Let's go. Contact me for the online classes in maths, mental ability, curriculum based performance stars. Just do it, guys. Do it. The next minute tomorrow, no doubt. I'll see you guys in another video.